Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. This is Self Market with Najwa. I'm so happy you're here. On this channel, we talk about all types of tips and tools to help you unlock the amazing success that's waiting for you as a small or medium business, or as an artist, an individual, a performer, an author, so that you can be successful. All these tools are at your disposal. It's all available to you, and we're going to talk about it here on this channel. All the things from how-to videos with software for different marketing and design purposes, all the way to creative advertising, how to come up with great campaigns. It's all here, and today we're going to talk about something really important: copywriting! Copywriting is really important to creative advertising, to marketing as a whole. And if you don't know what copywriting is, it's just the writing inside of your copy for marketing or advertising. Copywriting could also refer to film or theater, but for these purposes, we're referring to copywriting truly within the space of marketing and advertising. Where do we find copywriting? Obviously, wherever you find writing within marketing. You find it on social media ads. You find it in social media posts. You find it on posters. You find it on business cards. You find it on postcards. You find it on websites. You find it on blogs. Obviously, copywriting is so essential to marketing success. It has to be succinct, effective, and it also really needs to capture an audience's attention and resonate with something real in your audience. And so we're going to talk about some of the most tried and true techniques of industry professionals that I've worked alongside and learned from throughout my 10-year career working for Fortune 500 brands, but also with smaller clients and boutique shops, mom and pops, who really want the same passion, energy for their brands. So in this video, we're going to talk about 3 ways to use one of my favorite copywriting styles, which is misdirection. You can use this for your business to really catch audiences' attention, get them to sit up and listen to what you're really talking about, and ultimately buy your product or service. In writing, the style of misdirection is actually really simple to understand. It's when the writer draws in the audience's attention by hinting at or giving clues to the overall idea of the piece, or perhaps the mystery of the piece. And that's by sort of distracting the audience with a lot of sort of extra information, and then finally coming in with the punch at the end, where the real substance of the matter is sort of hidden within the fluff. And this becomes very apparent to the audience at the end. In advertising, brands that are great at doing misdirection are the brands that you know, like Axe, I'm on a horse, Snickers, Geico, Progressive Insurance. These are all brands that are really great at using misdirection. And it's also a really great element of comedy that you can add to your advertising. It's a great way to get your audience to remember what your brand is. They will remember that. They'll remember the punchline, and they'll go and talk to their friends and family about it. Hey, did you see that quirky advertisement? Yeah, I saw that too. Let's look at how misdirection copy could come alive in 3 different ways. A 30-second television commercial, a static Facebook or Instagram post, and a quick bumper video. Let's say, for example, you're advertising your local insurance service. Let's pretend you're the owner of a local insurance company. You actually are. Great. Here's a free idea for you. Let's imagine you want to create a 30-second commercial that you want to diffuse across local broadcast networks in your town or city. And the goal of the commercial is to compel your audience, those of your audience who are over 40 years old, likely parents, to invest in life insurance and your life insurance policy. And your creative way in is going to be on the grounds that your kids aren't young forever, and you should do something to protect them in case anything were ever to unfortunately happen to you. Ultimately, we want these audience members to purchase the insurance policy to keep their kids safe and protected. So, a 30-second commercial. It may go something like this. I'm going to call this Blueberry Slurpees. I'm going to call this commercial Blueberry Slurpees from Fake Utah Insurance Company, LLC, Incorporated. So, I'm going to read the script out to you. Blueberry Slurpees. We see a man in a lax t-shirt look under a button-up shirt with some khaki shorts, smiling cheesily directly at the camera in a white studio. This is Don. The frame swiftly pans to the left to show a woman who's his wife, arms folded. She looks at the camera and sighs. This is Don's wife. Don's wife has been urging Don, who loves blueberry Slurpees. We see Don, still cheesily smiling at the camera, have a gigantic blue Slurpee magically appear in his hand. He smiles and takes a gigantic slurp. Don, his gigantic Slurpee, and his wife remaining in the frame. The white studio background dissolves to become their kitchen. 3 children run in from off frame and plop on the couch in the background. Don's wife has been urging Don to purchase life insurance from himself and his wife to make sure their children, 7, 9, and 11, will be taken care of should anything ever happen, like today. Don, instead of spending all your time slurping gigantic blue Slurpees, why not sign up for fake Utah Insurance Company LLC Incorporated's Gold Life Insurance policy so the kids will be protected should anything ever happen to us? Don takes a gigantic slurp. Yeah, you're probably right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Abruptly, then, to slow motion, we see Don spill a portion of his gigantic Slurpee, slip, pull his wife down. Faces of panic as the doomed husband and wife fly with the frame, showing the children fearful tears of fret in the background, continuing to comically see the Slurpee fly everywhere, and Don and his wife falling extremely slowly, and finally the screen flashes to black before they hit the ground. On the black screen in white text, the fake Utah Insurance Company LLC Incorporated logo, website, phone number, and discount information appear on the screen as a voice says, "Don't be like Don. Get our gold life insurance plan exclusively and only from fake Utah Insurance Company LLC Incorporated." And cut. Got your attention, didn't it? And this is just to note, of course, this is super silly, super comical. Maybe your business is not in that position. Maybe your business is not into the comical, it's much more into the buttoned up, straightened look. And maybe the misdirection is not necessarily the style for your company. Here's another idea under the misdirection style umbrella for a misdirection social media post. So let's see how misdirection can work in short form. Let's imagine the product is an all-natural body wash for men. We all have that friend who makes organic soaps and body washes and organic toothpaste, homemade organic toothpaste in their basement. But sometimes those products are really, really good. Let's imagine we have an all-natural body wash specifically geared towards making natural, effective, and great smelling body washes and deodorants for men. And the company is trying to reach a segment of its audience with a Facebook post. Let's say you need a headline for a super awesome post on Facebook, and you really, really want not only the design to stop people in their tracks, but also the copy, the headline. This is where we can use misdirection. You can use this to really stop people in their tracks and really listen up to why your product or services are awesome. So here's an example of how misdirection could play out in a headline. Let's say we see a husband. This is actually inspired from my actual life. Let's say we see an image of a husband. He's really dirty. He looks like maybe he's been out in the yard working or doing gardening work, or maybe he has a job in construction, and he's just really, really dirty. And his hands are sort of raised in sort of a funny expression, and he's got this look on his face like, I know I'm disgusting and dirty, but hey, like, I know I'm filthy and dirty, but I'm just cute. I just been out working and doing dude stuff. You know, he's got that expression on his face. And we see his wife pointing towards a shower, like, go get in the shower. And the headline can say something like, mothering is a full-time job, and we don't even have kids yet. And then of course the tagline, the punch. They smell great and pack as much punch as the commercial deodorants without all the icky stuff like sulfates and chemicals. They could go on and on about the benefits after that because they've got the audience's attention. So next, misdirection for a quick bumper ad. So the last one was static. Let's think about sort of a very short video. So that last one would be for a static Facebook post, and by static I mean it wouldn't move, it'd just be a still image. Let's now focus on something in the social media space, but really more for a bumper video, such as a 6-second bumper video on Instagram or TikTok. It could have ad money put behind it, it could be organic, but either way it's an advertisement for a product. Let's imagine that this could be for TikTok or Instagram, even something like Spotify or even radio. You can oftentimes really just snatch out the audio out of a video that you create for your brand and use it for things like radio or podcasts or whatever it might be. Let's say it's for, again, an imaginary company called Fluff Comforters, which emphasizes organic cotton comforters, pillows, and bed linen. Let's say Fluff Comforters just launched this great shipping program where they can actually deliver their comforters, their pillows, their bed linens to local buyers within 24 hours. Let's imagine that Fluff Comforters really wants to push this new service and let them know exactly how extremely fast they can receive their organic bed linens if ordered locally. So here's a misdirection headline for a short bumper video. It's really fast, but it resonates the idea very quick. And maybe it could be used as a campaign tagline if shortened. So, knock knock, who's there? The package you ordered yesterday from Fluff. Mic drop. The visual could really reinforce this with a door. Maybe it's actually a delivery person knocking on the door and some sort of, person peeking out the door to see who it is and being really surprised. It could be a box. We could actually even reinforce this idea even further by putting in lots of imagery of big fluffy clouds of cotton, or it could actually just be the product in the boxes. It could be an image of the products on the boxes just to play home that idea of this is how fast Fluff got delivered to this person. The next point in that bumper ad would probably be something, if I were to do it, would be something to the effect of order 100% organic cotton comforters, pillows, and bed linens from Fluff Comforters locally and receive your order in 24 hours or less. So there you guys have it. 3 different ways that you can use one of my favorite styles in copywriting, misdirection. I know you can do it if you really put your mind to it and you just think of something that really shows your product or your service's benefits while also really grabbing your users' attention and sort of taking them around on a journey to bring them back to the idea. I think this will be really fun for you and really captivate your audience. Does it all sound too complicated? If it all sounds too complicated, let me do it for you. Let's schedule a one-on-one. You can check into my marketing services. Just email me at the email listed below. And if you are new to this channel, I'll wrap up here with the video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit the like, subscribe button, and hit that bell so you know whenever I post a video. We talk about all types of things within the space of marketing, the arena of marketing, creative advertising. We discuss it here. I give you all of the insight into my practical knowledge into software, soft skills, into the principles of marketing, into software, into concepting, ideating, creating great campaigns, brainstorming. I give it to you all here on Self Market with Nash. So go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button, hit the bell so you know whenever I post a video, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later. Bye.